Her name's Carolyn Ames. She's a small kid. Why? You know her? Not very well. I wish I did. I don't know what it is, but there's something about her you like. Well, she always looks nice to start with. Yeah, especially when you compare her with some of those weird characters.
Yoo-hoo!
Jenny thinks that she has the key to popularity, parking in cars with the boys at night. When Jerry brags about taking Jenny out, he learns that she dates all the boys, and he feels less important. What about Jenny? Does that make her really popular? The boys and girls like her? Is she welcome to join this group?
Hi, Betty. Ellie. You have to try Jenny for a minute. Thanks. Say, Wally, how's the play coming along?
Oh, okay, Jenny. Here, Jenny.
No, girls who park in cars are not really popular. Not even with the boys they park with. Not when they meet at school or elsewhere.
Nothing like being Miss Popularity. Yeah.
Meow, meow.
Okay, Ellie. Now, there's a girl that'd really get my vote. Okay, I'll go ahead. Why not?
Now, why do they invite Carolyn to join their group when Jenny wasn't welcome? Is it because they like the way she looks and dresses? Because she seems as interested in girls as in boys? Because they've heard no scandal about her?
Well, everybody, don't you, Carol? Like, see you around. Oh, yes. I looked in that school yesterday. We're all in on it one way or another. I'm on the costume team.
And Jerry and I are stage two among a dozen or so.
How about you, Wally? Where do you fit in all this?
Well, I'm a one-man team that does a job with no glory attached. I gather the props together. Boy, what a headache.
You sound like you need a helper. Could I lend a hand?
Would you? I mean, would you really?
Sure, I'd like it. I don't know anything about props, but I could learn. So I need some help too, Carolyn.
Easy enough. I saw her first. Hey, we ought to get together and talk over those props a little.
Fire growling low, so slow. So slow, so dark, and so slow. Rain falling through a long, dark tunnel toward an uncertain future. While somewhere in the hills, in the shadows,
If you're looking for Twingo, you came to the right place. If you're looking for Twingo, just look right in my face. I was born standing up and talking back. My daddy was a green-eyed mountain jack because it's Twingo. My middle name is Misery. Actually, it's Jesus, and I have risen. It's Twingo. So don't you mess around with me. Yes, yes, Twingo has returned, a resurrection, a re-resurrection, if you will, for this special Easter episode. I hope you are keeping in your minds the true meaning of Easter. You know, large chocolate eggs stuffed in the face, choking on chocolate and having just the best time. Yes, Twingo, we came back just as we said we would. We didn't wait 25 years. No, we said, well, I'll see you again when we next do it. But yes, Twingo, you're here to play Twingo. We're here to play Twingo. Well, I'm here. But of course, we cannot play Twingo until we bring to the stage the queen of the Double R Club, the organ grinder to my monkey, not that euphemism, my wife, the one and only, Rose Thorne!
Oh, struggling. Rose is in the house. Oh, struggling. Oh, this.
Struggling with what? Oh, right. Okay.
I'm struggling, Benjamin Lish, with
see
my award. One for being an inspiring leader. So we'll just leave that
Did
there.
Mussolini ever win one of those? I'm not sure we can leave it there, can we?
Yeah, we can leave it there. It's just, it takes up a nice shape.
It's properly pointy. You could kill the shit out of somebody with that. I mean, really fucking forget your marble ashtray. That's what you need for a good bludgeoning. But can it stay there? What's happening?
The screen is very dark, so I put the big light on.
Is it darker or lighter than usual? We're getting this shadow, which is different. It's been a long time since we've done this. We may be a little rusty. So
rustic.
Not rustic, rusty. Like Lee.
There we go, and the phone just fits there. There we go. And you can
that's
look at
definitely going to fall over.
Big award.
Definitely going to fall over.
Big award.
No, it's going to be difficult to get the balls.
It's fine. It's fine.
Rose's award,
My
people.
big awards.
Big old murder.
Big old award.
Bludgeoning award. We're trying to. Ooh.
Oh, that's.
I looked straight in the light. That's fallen over. Now we've got more shadows up above.
Well,
does that look? I mean, is that okay? You can see enough. I mean,
it's the shadow night. Oh, that night of the long shadows. Is that a God thing?
No.
Oh,
why would that be a God thing?
I don't know.
I think you're thinking of Night of the Long Knives, which is a Nazi thing. Oh. And it's not that either. No. One thing we can guarantee you on Twingo, there will be no Nazism or National Socialism of any kind. No, we're here to play Twingo, which is very simple. Should I just explain to them what Twingo is? How many new people do we have? 18 new players, which means, I mean genuinely.
I mean, where do these people come from?
So, to explain the rules, it's very, very simple. You know what bingo is, right? Everyone knows what bingo is. You know what Twin Peaks is. You don't have to know anything about Twin Peaks, but it's bingo. It's Twin Peaks. It's Twin Peaks. It's bingo. It's Twin Peaks bingo. It's a portmanteau word. It's a composite word. It's Twingo. It's Twin Peaks bingo. Basically, each and every one of these balls has written on it something that pertains to Twin Peaks. Could be a character's name, could be a place, could be a quotation. And each and every one of you will already have your Twingo cards. If you don't have a Twingo card, frankly, it's too late. But you already have your Twingo cards, and you will notice on your Twingo cards there are squares. How many squares on a Twingo card? 25 squares on a Twingo card, and each one of them will have something printed on it that may corresponds to something that's written on one of these balls. So basically, Rose will pull the ball, read the ball, I will repeat the ball, and if it corresponds to something printed on one of those 25 squares on your Twingo card, simply take a writing implement and cross it off. I mean, if you don't have a writing implement, if you're like a bingo aficionado, you can take a dabber, you can dab, you can writing implement. If you don't have a writing implement, you don't have a dabber, you can, just take your fingers and make a hole in the paper, or as we say here at Twingo, invaginate. So basically, either implement, dabber, or invagination. Yes, it is my sore hand. We'll talk about my sore hand in a bit. So basically, that's how you mark your progress. We're looking for a full card, every single one of those 25 squares crossed off. Not a line, not a diagonal, not corners, every single one, or as we say here, a full lodge. And that's basically, there is one ball somewhere in here that has printed on it the log lady. Nothing's been called. But when that ball is pulled and called, we drink a toast to Catherine Coulson, the log lady. You don't have to drink alcohol, but trust me, by the end of this evening, you'll wish you had an alcoholic beverage. And yeah, so when that ball is pulled, we drink a toast. And is there anything else? I mean, should we just get going?
It's been a while.
It has been a while, yeah.
It's been a while, and normally on a Thursday night we'd be, I don't know, out and about.
We did go out last night,
We did go out last night. Where did we go last night?
We were invited to the opening of an exhibition by the Duffy Archive. Brian Duffy took the picture on Aladdin Sane there, and it was basically an exhibition about Brian Duffy's work, but mostly concentrating on the work that went into making that historic album cover. So they were playing Bowie. There was free wine. There was free wine.
Dancing.
There was not good dancing, not by us.
No, it looked a little bit like we were at some kind of corporate function room.
Or a bad wedding. Yeah, it was
it's kind of like 10 minutes before the end.
But the exhibition is on the South Bank. You kind of see how they put the image together, the colour separation. I'm not entirely sure I understood it entirely, but it is a lot of images from that particular photo session, which are so fucking good. I mean, good Lord, you know. So yes, that's where we were. We're out and about.
We're out and about.
We met Boy George's brother, Kevin, who basically, we met him at the tube station. He turned to me, I was wearing my fancy suit, and he said, "Are you going to the Bowie thing?" And then said, "I'm Boy George's brother," which is a strange...
Spent most of the conversation talking to him. He ignored me like I was.
He liked the suit. He liked the suit.
I think he was talking to the suit.
Talk to the suit, because the ears aren't listening.
But Kevin was telling us that he makes a lot of Boy George's hats.
Yes.
And said that he's going to make us one for Cabri versus Cancer. So something came out of it. So it finished quite early. It finished at 8:30 because, you know, we're all quite old. So it finished early, and I thought, we'll get chips on the way back. Came back through the station. Everywhere shut. Everywhere was shut. It was 1 minute to 9. Everywhere was shut.
This is Canary Wharf for you.
However, the cake shop was still open.
Well, it's not only a cake shop, is it? There's a restaurant and they have...
Italian kind of place.
But the cakes, my God.
So you had like a chocolate cake with profiteroles in the inside.
Yeah, it was kind of like a cream, kind of moussey cake, but in the cake were profiteroles.
Mine was coconut, you know, like the Ferrero Rocher coconut things.
But real, and loads.
But there was loads of it, and it was amazing.
Was yours the one with the rose petal on the top?
Yeah, the rose petal on the top.
Rose, say?
For a rose. And so yeah, we came home and we had cake. So we had wine and cake for dinner.
Yes.
And I think that seems responsible for two adults in their...
I don't think responsible. I think pretty fucking good,
in their late to mid 50s.
Monkey. Psst, psst.
Oh, some need to get the door.
I didn't hear the door.
Oh, okay.
I don't think there's anyone at the...
The door went. Didn't you hear it? The door went.
I don't think the door went.
I mean, who would come and join us the night of Twingo?
Well, it's just probably, I don't know. Are you expecting a package? Loads of packages. I had a fucking record not arrive. The postal system is like the Wild West. Is it? What?
We've got a visitor.
A visitor?
A visitor. Somebody's joining us for Twingo. Twingo in person.
Someone's joining us for Twingo?
It's Sam Hain. Sam is back for Easter. Oh yeah, Sam is in the bloody house. Whoop, 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 whoop. Sam Hain. Ladies, gentlemen, and others, Sam Hain is back in the house.
And can I just say, that is the same pumpkin. It hasn't rotted, which doesn't seem normal to me because, you know, Halloween was a long time ago.
Yeah, so Sam is here, and Sam
rotten to the core.
Sam has got some little bunny ears on.
Yes.
I'll take Sam's stand.
This bowl.
Yeah.
Is this a ramekin?
No. Oh. You're a ramekin. So yeah, Sam is here, and he was able to reach the doorbell. What are the chances of that?
That's unusual, isn't it? Really? I mean, not only the doorbell, you have to key in the number, wouldn't he?
Yeah. Jay says, what the hell? I know. This is some kind of magic pumpkin
It's
shit.
a magic pumpkin, but we're never going to eat it because God knows what's going on inside.
So this will be...
By some people you meet. God knows what's going on inside.
Yeah, so Sam joining us for his third Twingo. Their third Twingo. I don't want to gender.
Yeah, let's not.
So yeah, who would have thought it? Sam has been living on the window ledge nearby since Halloween.
And yet was outside the front door.
But jumped out of the window. You know how the window was open earlier on? I think that must have been Sam.
I think that would be an extravagant and unnecessarily circuitous way to get into Twingo.
Don't you judge him, then. Right.
Right, are we ready? We're all sorted,
People
yes?
are anxious.
They're always anxious.
Shell thought it was going to be Jesus. That would be amazing. Think of the money we could make.
Jesus is always with us, Shell.
Aww.
Not really. So, shall we?
Yeah.
Let's Twingo. Eyes down for a full...
Where's my Maltesers? One of these first.
She keeps putting the lid back on. Just leave the lid off and stuck in. Oh, that's... why don't we just put everything... Let's put everything in here, shall we?
I'll bite you in the nose.
Let's Twingo.
Yeah.
She's gone again. She's going again. Right, eyes down for a full lodge. Let's go. Okay, here we go.
Oh, yeah. Here we go. First ball out tonight. Oh, it's white. Richard Tremaine.
Dick! How long have you been seeing this dick? Richard Tremaine. And that shit-eating grin, Richard Tremaine. Cross it off, dab it, or you know. And we're off to the races. There are no races.
There is a race. The whole thing's a race.
It's not really a race.
There's a race. I had a moment of panic before we started.
Oh, right.
That I'd put the wrong balls in the basket.
Because we're playing Twingo Classico.
And we've got 3 versions of Twingo.
Yes, we have.
And I was thinking, I think I put the wrong ball. Have I put the right balls? Or I put the wrong. But these are the right balls. Twingo Classico COVID extension pack. Because COVID is still with us. It's... Right, second ball. What?
We don't look entirely straight. Are we leaning?
Well.
We should go the same way. This way first. No, this way first. No! Okay, let's go that way first, right?
Okay. Ow!
Right, first ball.
Second ball.
Second ball. Richard Tremaine was the first.
Poker chip.
Don't cuddle her, Chip. Don't caress her, Chip. Poker chip. Poker chip. Cross dab.
Entering the town of Twin Peaks.
Entering the town of Twin Peaks. It's in quotation marks. Entering the town of Twin Peaks.
Oh, Kate says, what's the third version? The third version is season 3. The Return. Never really caught on as well. We didn't have as many catchphrases.
Yeah, but it doesn't have as much. It's not bedded into the fan base as much as the other two, is it, really?
We don't play it very often. Not quite so exciting.
It does have pinecone microphone, though. But nothing's been caught. I thought you were going to say something.
Dr. Jacoby.
Dr. Jacoby. Hang loose, Howies. Dr. Jacoby. Hoping that's not on a ball. Dr. Jacoby.
Different show.
No, it wasn't.
Angelo Badalamenti.
The late and the great Mr. Angelo Badalamenti, who wrote the theme tune, played the theme tune, and, though many people dispute this, he also wrote the theme tune to Doctor Who, and you know this because it goes a little something like this. Badalamenti, 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 and scene.
Of course, Scott Ryan, who joins us here this evening.
Welcome back, the Ryans.
Welcome back, Jen. And her husband, Scott. But Scott Ryan, of course, the publishing company put out a Doctor Who book.
Yes, they did. Yes, they did.
I bet you Scott didn't know that Angelo Badalamenti wrote the theme tune. Rupert has just joined us with some technical problems.
Oh, we've all got those.
To be honest, Rupert, we've only done
Three. We've done
balls.
Richard Tremaine. We've done Entering the Town of Twin Peaks.
Poker Chip.
And Dr. Jacoby.
Oh, Scott says he didn't write a book about Doctor Who. I'm sure. Oh,
Is there not one on there?
No, he said he didn't know about Angelo Badalamenti. It's a bit embarrassing, though, isn't it? Not to know that. Don't start with that shit. Jesus.
I thought I'd bring it back.
No, it's never gone away.
Retro.
Retro. Fifth ball.
What?
Nadine Hurley.
Nadine Hurley, the monocular one herself. Nadine Falula Hurley. Cross it, dab it.
I think we're going to have to buy a new computer, you know, because this picture is very dark.
Well, we were talking about it anyway. It's very old.
It doesn't look that dark on the phone.
No, it looks very bright on the phone.
I've got the big light on.
What happens if we turn this one off?
Nothing at all.
I look straight in the light. I look to the light. Oh, we're still flashing. We're still flashing.
Oh,
Bloody amateurs. How's that?
So
Is that all right?
Well, we think this is.
Yeah, I think. Is it angled back more? I think we're getting more ceiling than usual.
You're more ceiling than usual. Scott says he's writing. Jen says Scott's been busy writing a book on 90s movies. What films do you remember from the 1990s?
Oh, I never remember what decade anything came out in.
Films what we saw together. That would be the most.
Okay, so what was Jurassic Park? Was that? We saw that together. Jurassic Park. We saw that together, didn't we?
Yeah.
Is that a 90s film?
Well, probably.
Probably. Yeah, it would have been.
Jaws?
No. See, that was the red herring.
I love Jaws.
She loves Jaws.
Love it.
It's a good film. Let's be honest.
Well, of course. Reservoir Dogs.
Reservoir Dogs. That was our first date. Was Reservoir Dogs. Fight Club. Is that a 90s film?
I don't know.
That's a good film. Yeah, there's some good films.
Yeah. There was Jaws.
No. Oh, you left the lid off now.
Twingo balls.
Let's go.
Black Lodge.
It's the Lodge. It's black. Well, I'm going to go out on a limb and say it's the Black Lodge. The cat's going crazy over there with the strobe lights.
Disco Stew.
Disco Stew.
Fish in the percolator.
Fish in the percolator. There was a fish in the percolator. Cross dab.
What else have we been up to, Jen? I was going to call you Jen.
You were going to call me Jen. We do look very much alike. It's got to be said.
What else have we been up to since Christmas, Benjamin Lewis?
Fuck all, really. Oh, they're doing the double R, I suppose.
Yeah, double R is back. You hurt your hands?
I hurt my hand, broke my hand about 6 weeks ago. The cast thing's off now, but it's still a bit swollen and manky looking. I mean, if you look here, this finger here, this is kind of my tribute to King Charles's sausage fingers. Because if you look this bit here and this, well, I mean, obviously the thing is in the way, but yeah, that's still swollen. Swollen.
I had to do his hair.
And she did a really good job. More than one person on more than one occasion complimented me on my hair when she'd done it. It's like when we did the Bowie show, I couldn't do my makeup because it was like newly broken. And so Melissa did it, who's a makeup artist. And my makeup has never looked so good. It's like I've been doing it for 14 years. And she was like, oh, yeah. Just like, fuck, that looks good.
Yeah, so yeah, doing his hair. But I don't have to anymore because the cast is off.
Cast is off.
I would say that it's been a joy having my husband debilitated.
In more ways than usual.
But it's been a thing.
It has been a thing. No one could say it was not a thing.
Because you couldn't get it wet. So we had to put you in a big glove.
Oh yeah, I would shower in like a big glove. I look like a vet approaching the anus of a cow. With this great big mitten that you could see through. The kind of was tight against the arm. It was very difficult.
Give it away as a Twingo prize.
Maybe. I'm not sure anyone would want that. Unless anyone has any cows.
She's just lying like that.
She's rolling around on her back, trying to get our attention. Psst. Yes, she's dead.
That would be traumatic.
It would be traumatic. I can see her breathing.
Okay. We went to Bristol last weekend.
We did.
We went to Bristol.
Yeah, we'd not been before, so we thought we'd give it a go. It was someone's birthday that we know that lives there now.
It's not for us.
Yeah, Bristol not for us, maybe. But
very far away from London.
Yes, very far. Very far.
Very urban.
You think it was very urban?
It was.
We live in London.
Yeah, London is hip, happening, chic.
It's not. It's a corporate hellhole most of the time.
It was just. I wasn't really. I didn't gel with Bristol.
It's weird because it's a city, but it has a kind of small town feel. It reminded me of Southend, which was where I come from, which I escaped. So maybe that was it.
Yeah,
maybe that was it.
Maybe, yeah, not for me. I think you're right about the screen because we can't see as much of the
Would you like me to angle it slightly?
Well, go try that. This will go well. Ooh. Ooh.
How's that? Is that better? I think we're still seeing more of that side than that side, but...
Well, Shell tells us it's pronounced Brizzle. Yeah, still...
Well, that's reason enough never to go there again.
That hasn't helped.
No, that's not.
We stayed in an Airbnb. It was our first Airbnb.
It was, yes.
It was kind of fancy.
Yeah, they were kind of very vegan parents. They had pictures of their kid and vegan food in the fridge. And there were two things. One that was like, oh dear. And one that kind of made them better, in my mind at least. On one wall, there was a calendar that said, a stranger is just a friend you haven't met yet, which is hard. But then if you went into the downstairs loo, there was a picture of a cat all curled up, and it said underneath it, fuck the world. And it's like, oh no, there's a thing there. But their bed was too small.
It was really small.
Our bed's not that big, is it?
We have a king size.
King size, but theirs was like, it was a little bit...
Oh,
I don't
know. It took a screenshot, and that was weird.
That was weird.
What was weird was that during the night, we keep our distance.
As you might imagine, would be a good idea.
I woke up right on the edge of the bed. He was right next to me.
I was like,
and it's kind of like,
it was like, that's okay.
So yeah, Bristol, not for us.
No, we had a perfectly nice time.
Yeah, I met Cary Grant.
It was a statue of Cary Grant.
Yeah, still met him though.
I met,
can't remember his name.
Someone Chatterton, Thomas Chatterton, I think.
And he's lover.
And it was a statue. So we went on a boat.
We went on a boat.
Saw a steam train.
Yeah. So it was all go, wasn't it? It was very.
It's all going in Brizzle.
Brizzle. Oh, 3 balls. Speed round. Josie Packard.
What a knob she turned out to be. Josie Packard. Speed round.
Shelley Johnson.
Difficult to have the speed round with, piling in the Maltesers. Shelley Falula Johnson. Shelley, this is where we live, Shelley. Shelley Johnson. Terrible, terrible, terrible tasting men.
Have you ever been hit with a bar of soap?
You may be entitled to compensation. No win, no fee.
Oh, Agent Gordon Cole.
Agent Gordon Cole. He's the Cole that's an agent. That's special. Agent Gordon Cole. Gordon Bennett. It's Gordon Cole.
Oh, was that a dance?
It was. I don't have a name for it, but it's going to be all the rage come the summer.
Jigging and the rigging.
Let's not call it that.
That's something else.
That's nearly something else.
Jennifer Lynch,
daughter, of course, of the man himself.
Don't say that.
I'm not going to say his name. She also wrote the secret diary of the main character.
Ooh.
But is she the main character? Oh.
Should you have said that?
No, I shouldn't have said any of that. Jennifer Lynch, a film director in her own right.
Ooh, Big Ed's gas farm.
It's the gas farm belonging to Big Ed. It's Big Ed's gas farm, is what I'm getting at.
What do you think they sell on the counter of the gas farm? So when you
Gas house eggs.
when you go in to buy petrol,
Petrol?
on the counter they often have things what are for sale. What do you think they sell in Big Ed's?
Well, Big Ed's is very old-fashioned, isn't it? So I'm just thinking like motor oil and spark plugs and shit like that. Yeah.
How many times do you think you need to change a spark plug?
I have literally no idea.
I've never changed a spark plug.
Well, I've never known you to have to, so never.
I don't even really know what a spark plug does.
It sparks. It
sparks in the plug.
No, it causes the spark.
Piston. Ignite.
I was going to say engorges. That's not the right word, is it? That ignites the fuel and gets the old pistons going.
Oh, Shell and Pete both think that Big Ed's gas farm sell pogs.
It's not Big Ed's pog farm, is it?
Why I think they sell eggs. That would make sense. You can't get eggs over here.
You can't get eggs over easy, though.
Eggs over here are about £5 a dozen because of the avian flu.
You can get them, but they're just very expensive.
And I read something on the internet today that said, should we be painting potatoes, seeing as how eggs are so expensive?
But eggs are expensive. What did we have for dinner?
Eggs.
We're living like kings.
We didn't have anything else. We just had an egg. But
I had a lovely omelette.
Omelette.
Very nice.
So pogs, eggs,
donuts, coffee.
Don't say that word. Hot, dark.
So I've said it. It's no good you saying don't say it after I've said it.
Oh, Christopher. Oh, that's a subtle one. Minor birds. Oh, good
Or
one.
major birds. Not. That's major birds, not major anything, and that's not been said. I should just be quiet.
Rupert cashing in on the Twin Peaks theme. Keychains of a certain emblem.
I think you can say log form because it's one word. Keychains in log form. Am I right, Sean?
Dog eggs are better than potatoes. I don't know what a dog egg is.
I think it's dog shit.
Oh, filthy.
I mean, you can paint dog shit if you want.
Manchester mouse to yourself, Shell.
Doctor, I'm suffering terribly. What's wrong with you? I'm afraid you have Manchester mouth.
You did see a dog poo sprayed blue, didn't you?
Yeah, there's people that are hired by the council to go around. Obviously, hired. Obviously, some people let their dogs foul the footpath and down the canal. On the towpath, I saw someone had been employed by the council to go and obviously fine with it, but instead of picking it up, they just sprayed a blue circle around it, so then someone else could come along and pick it up. Well, if you're there, pick it up.
What would you do with it if you picked it up?
Paint it as an Easter egg. Give it to Shell.
Oh. Well, Abby says the subtitles censor the swear words. You can turn off the subtitles.
Cunt. What did that? So it just doesn't say anything, or?
Yeah, you can turn them off. There's the 3 little dots at the top of the screen, and you just turn off captions. Where is Sean Mooney when you need him? I don't know where Sean is, but Sean came to Bristol with us.
He did, yes. Sean was in Bristol. He told us he couldn't do
Twingo.
I forget why.
Yeah. Watching paint dry.
Out and about, probably.
Right,
see, we used to do, because the double R Cubs come back and we do Twingo, but we do it like super fast. We have to do it in how long?
6 minutes.
6 minutes, and we've only got 9 squares on the card, so we're trying to kind of like feel our way back into, doing the longer form.
Chatting too much, I think.
Twingo.
Abby says you get 4 stars if you said that word.
Well, that's going on the poster if we got 4 stars.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, we'll take any stars.
Any stars we can.
Yeah, can you think of a 5-letter word so that we can see what we got?
I mean, fucks. Do we get 5 stars for that?
I mean, this seems kind of desperate, doesn't it? When we go to Edinburgh with the Twingo Live roadshow, Right, okay, let's play Twingo.
Let's Twingo,
At 9:30.
Mother farmer, melon farmers.
Save the pine weasel.
Save the pine weasel. I can't tell you what the interest rate is, but do save the pine weasel. Which apparently is just a pine marten. There's no such thing as a pine weasel.
Waldo, R.I.P.
Waldo, R.I.P. Leo, no! Our new sound and tech guy at the Double R Club is called Leo.
Yeah.
So I've told the audience that if he makes a mistake, they can all go, Leo, no! Leo, no! When I said that, did he look confused?
No,
he knows. He's clued up.
The audience looks confused.
Well, they often do. Oh, I didn't get fox. It says fox. Oh, look at that fox over there. Are we going fox hunting?
Audrey Horn.
Audrey Horn. Audrey Horn. Audrey Horn. Rich from the day she was born. Audrey Horn.
I think Abby's just baiting us now, so she says try that word.
Shite. Shite. But shite is a less bad version of shit, isn't it?
What you got there?
Nuts. Got me nut tub. Well, you got your fucking Maltesers.
I've got a nut tub too. Woo!
You got Maltesers.
Oh,
What do you need?
yeah. I've got a nut tub. I've got a salty nut tub.
Well, you can get cream for that.
And mine are all cashew nuts. None of this hunting around for the cashew nuts in a bag of mixed nuts. Mine are all cashew nuts.
Oh, my chocolate.
My nut tub.
Charming.
How many nuts do you have in a bowl?
Sorry?
How many nuts do you have at go?
The rest of that, the back half of that sentence was...
Right. We got 5 stars.
Woohoo!
Right, 5 stars, 5 balls. The one-armed man.
The one-armed man played by the late and the great Mr. Al Strobel.
All cashews, Kate. I know, it's like proper rich living, isn't it? Eggs and cashew nuts.
Jesus.
I mean, we've got no food for the rest of the month, but we have eggs and cashew nuts. Well, Simon just pointed out that Audrey is the first person you see in the pilot. Absolutely right. In the pilot. Mm-hmm.
I thought that was Josie.
Right, episode 1. Pilot is the other European thing.
Yeah, but that's made up of...
I think Audrey getting ready for school is the first thing.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I was sure it was Josie. That's weird. Okay.
Yeah. Well, Scott's here. He's our expert, isn't he? Everything got to be, hasn't he?
Scott agrees with me.
Well, Scott thinks it's Josie. Well, you can fight with a 12-year-old.
I mean, to be fair, Audrey's the one you want to see first, so I'll take that.
The giant.
He's so big. The giant. The giant.
Oh, creamed corn.
Creamed corn. I don't really know I said it in Golden Cold voice because I don't think he ever says it, does he? Does he say it, Scott? Creamed corn. Cream corn. Cream corn. Man goat. Sorry?
That's the noise you make when somebody's slurping it up in one of the things.
We just hear the... Yeah, I think you need to go closer for that. That's the cream corn.
That noise. Oh. The evil in these woods.
Sorry, what?
The evil in these woods.
The evil in these woods.
No,
you got your torch.
No, I don't have
The
it.
evil in these woods. That's not easy to get it out of my pocket and turn it on with me broken hand.
It's not broken anymore. Deputy Hawk.
Deputy Hawk, played of course by Michael Horse,
My BFF.
Rose's BFF, who
To be proven by the fact that he wrote here, to my friend Rose. He didn't write to Scott. It says, to my friend Rose, Michael Horse. Deputy Hawk, my BFF.
It's there in black and white.
Can't argue with that, Scott
Or black
Ryan.
and kind of.
You may have the original, but it doesn't say to my friend Rose, does it?
That would be weird if it did, to be fair.
We could do a few announcements.
But yes, what would you like to announce? Did you enjoy the News Corner, by the way? News Corner in the Twingo email.
Yeah, because we've so much to tell you. So, tomorrow, your new album.
Yes, I have a new Lynchian musical project album dropping, as the kids say.
Dropping.
Tomorrow on Bandcamp. I will be posting it all over social media. The thing is, tomorrow is Bandcamp Friday, and they do it every so often. And basically, that means that every bit of revenue that is paid for this digital download goes only to the artist and not to Bandcamp, which is very good of them. They started doing it during lockdown because they knew a lot of artists were struggling. It's called Red Dream at Deep Dell Place. Scott Ryan will know the reference to Deep Dell Place and what that is. It's basically a number of tracks, quite a few tracks. I've forgotten how many tracks. 15 tracks, I believe. All of them in a Lynchian style, different kind of Lynchian style, some instrumental, some...
A bit of an earworm in one of them.
Quite the earworm in one of them, yes. And there's kind of lyrics and spoken word and stuff over the top of it. And yes, I'm quite pleased with it. Yeah, it came out quite well.
I did the artwork.
Well, no, not strictly. I did the artwork and then went, I can't make it work and be right for the format.
So I had to redo the artwork.
See, the heart, the brains.
So that happens tomorrow with music.
Yes, it does. I'll be posting that. I'll be making it live at midnight this evening.
And also tomorrow, at 10 o'clock UK time, the Wyndham Earls crowdfunding of their new album goes live at 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
And to spice things up a little
Spice up your life.
Spice up a little. You got a link to the Wyndham Earls link tree. That's where the link will go as soon as 10 o'clock hits. But to spice it up, if the first person to support. If the first person to support the Wyndham Earls
pledge
their support to the Wyndham Earls new album is a Twingo Lear, we will send them this. It's a Twin Peaks Easter themed chocolate bar with mini eggs in it.
It's actually got mini eggs in it.
Mini eggs, and we will send this if the first person to pledge at 10 o'clock tomorrow morning
10 o'clock
is a Twingalier. So there you go. How bloody awesome is that? So
this little finger doesn't go out as much.
And we will be sending one of these Twin Peaks mini egg chocolate bars to the Wyndham Earls to help fuel their fight to raise enough money to stop playing with your hands to get this album out, because we all think we're amazing. And
looking forward to the new album.
So yeah, if you're the first pledger at 10 o'clock and you're a Twingalier, you get a bar of chocolate. Also a bar of chocolate going to Shell and Peak, and the rest of the Wyndham Earls.
Wyndham Earls.
So yeah, crack on, I think is what the young people say. Right.
Spicy.
Right, okay. Ooh, I got electric shock.
Yeah, I did.
It's because you're dressed in nylon from head.
It's electrifying. You want me to do the next time? You better shape up. Because I need a man, and my heart is set on you.
Jacques cabin,
because Jacques is cabbing it uptown. Cabbing it uptown. Your business friends, Australian. Cabbing it uptown. Jacques cabin.
You don't get to do that when we place at the double R.
No, I do it, but very quickly, and she interrupts me.
I do interrupt him, getting a kick in the shin.
Yes, she does.
Ooh. Douglas firs.
Douglas firs. What kind of amazing trees have you got around here? Douglas firs sounds like a boylesque that only does Twin Peaks acts. Douglas firs.
Sheriff Truman.
He's a man. He is true. He is also a sheriff. Why, in my book, that makes him Sheriff Truman. Like the brewery.
I was a sheriff once. But
Yeah, you're going to have to
I
explain.
didn't shoot the deputy.
No, no, I shot the sheriff, but I didn't shoot the deputy. It's not the sheriff that's been accused. The sheriff's been shot.
I shot the sheriff once, but I didn't shoot the deputy.
There you go.
The owls were flying. Don't remember that ball ever.
The owls were flying.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, I know who says it, but I don't remember the ball. No, the owls were flying. Many things were blocked. Incidentally, later on, do remind me, I have an Easter life hack to make your Easter better.
Oh.
So just do remind me later on, and I'll tell you. I'll give you that knowledge.
Oh, what's the life hack that I found that I thought was good and we use? Can't remember. And it was like that.
Oh, the spinach thing.
Oh yeah. So old Lucy here likes
Old Lucy.
Old Lucy likes a bit of spinach in his
Or rocket.
in his pasta at lunchtime, but he doesn't eat enough of it quickly enough, so it goes all mushy.
In the fridge.
In the fridge, has to be thrown away. One of the internet life hacks: put the whole bag of spinach in the freezer. It sets hard. Crush it all up. Doesn't need to be chopped, and then put it in a plastic container.
Sprinkle.
And you can just sprinkle spinach.
Put it back in the freezer.
Yeah, so it doesn't go off.
Life hack.
Life hack.
Life hack.
Sam's laughing at that one. Hurley's hog.
Hurley's hog. His motorcycle, not of course his unit. Hurley's hog. What? Why are you doing?
I'm not a very good whistler.
I don't know why you're whistling.
Can you whistle? No. Can you do that?
No, I've never been able to do the finger thing. That's not the same thing.
You can't.
And I think that's all the entertainment we have for you this evening. Thank you and good night. Always leave on a high.
My log saw something.
My log saw something. My log saw something. Bit of cashew there. My log saw something. My log didn't see a bit of cashew there. My log saw something.
Where?
Did the log see something? I think they heard something.
Well, who are you to criticise the log? The roadhouse.
Let's see if I can do this with my dodgy hand. A polar bear fell on me. The roadhouse.
Oh, sorry. Forgot.
A polar bear fell on me.
A polar bear.
Roadhouse fell on me.
That won an Oscar.
No. It can't have won an Oscar. Although the fucking things that were up for best film. Fucking Top Gun Maverick was up for best film. What was that other piece of shit with? Elvis was up for best fucking film. Are you kidding me?
I feel like we were cheated with Elvis though, because it should have been a great film.
Yeah, but the problem was the
Elvis.
structure with it. The guy playing Elvis nailed Elvis's physicality. I mean, proper fucking nailed it. But the story races through his early years, and all of a sudden they've fucking bought Graceland, and it's like 2/3 of the way through the film before Elvis gets to emote anything. It's a fucking terribly made film structurally.
And
It's very shiny, and Tom Hanks is always good, but oh god.
Graceland didn't even have a moat.
In case you were wondering what the international mime for moat was, it's...
When I have a house as big as a castle, I'm going to have a moat. All around me. One that I just carry with me everywhere.
So like a rubber ring filled with water.
Yeah, but deeper with sharks.
Yes, Banshees of Inisherin, for my money, should have won. I don't think we'd seen all of the nominations,
What
but
one?
Everything Everywhere All at Once, which I enjoyed. I thought it got mawkish at the end, but I enjoyed it. But I thought Banshees of Inisherin was phenomenal. Really good.
Great Northern Hotel.
Great Northern Hotel. Is it the mediocre Southern B&B? Is it the mediocre Bristolian Airbnb? No. It's the Great Northern Hotel. Someone said they thought that the spinach life hack was going to turn into a clock fact.
Oh, Pete
Never try and judge the clock fact.
I've had hate mail from Pete Python about clock facts.
That's not his name.
I don't think I can do them anymore. Really, he's I think it's fair to say that he turned the writing of hate mail into a product. His productivity was increased, I would say, going by the amount of hate mail that I was getting from him. And did you know, Benjamin, that in a bid to increase productivity during the Second World War, the clocks went forward 2 hours
instead of one.
And that, my friends, is
clock fact.
Yeah, it's true.
Difficult to do a clock fact when you're stuffing your mouth with Maltesers, isn't it?
Yeah, it's true. The clocks went forward 2 hours, but only back 1 hour. So
are we really in the time that we think we are?
So
did they reset it?
But
because it was 5 years, the war. So.
But here is a double.
Clock fact.
Double clock fact. What was so special about the year you and I were born, Benjamin?
We were born in different years.
Exactly.
I don't know.
Between 1968 and 1971, the clocks didn't change at all. It's bonkers. So what time even is it?
Are we in the time we think we are? What's going on?
Yeah. Is it even now?
Is it even now? Is it then? Is it the future? Are we in the future? Or are we in the past? Is it future or is it past?
I've had Don't worry, Pete. I'm not going to do a clock fact. I did 2 clock facts. Double clock fact.
Double clock fact.
Double bastards.
Double bastards. Double secret probation.
Oh God, we're really running behind, aren't we?
Are we?
Yeah. David Lynch.
David Lynch, the man himself. David Lynch.
Major Briggs.
No skimping on the Briggsin with Major Briggs.
Oh. Mayor Dwayne Milford.
Is this thing on? Mayor Dwayne Mama Milford. He's the Ford of Milf. Milf-ord.
One-eyed Jacks.
One-eyed Jacks. One-eyed Jack with one eye. One-eyed Jacks.
The man from another place.
Oh, is this the woman from just down the hall?
No.
It's the man from another place. So.
Oh, Donna Hayward.
Well, if anyone would, Donna Hayward. Donna Madonna, there's always manana. Donna Hayward.
Every time I pull this ball out, I'm reminded of the little French cake. It's Madeline Ferguson.
Well, with the, was it Proust? Is that Proust? The Madeline thing? That's Proust, I think. Madeline Ferguson. Poor Maddie hated those glasses. The ill-fated Madeline Ferguson. No spoilers.
No skimping on the Brigsin, says Amanda.
No skimping on that Brigsin there. No.
Deputy Brennan.
Well, there's no sense, there's no feeling. Deputy Brennan.
It's probably raining. It's the White Lodge.
It's not the Black Lodge. We've had that.
Oh, what is it?
It's the White Lodge. The food will be underspiced. The music will be poor. It's the White Lodge.
We did see something called the Red Lodge in Bristol.
There's a place called Red Lodge. Yeah. There's like a town or a village called Red Lodge.
Leland Palmer.
I did not kill anybody. Leland Falula Palmer.
She's my cousin.
She's my cousin. She's my cousin. I don't have any cousins myself. My parents were only children.
But now they're adults. That was funny.
Well, let's say yes.
But that was funny.
You know what's really funny? It makes it really funny if you tell someone repeatedly that something is funny.
Make me giggle. Giggle in the wiggle.
Well, I've got to, for my hand, I've got to do exercises. Got the old tennis ball there. And grip, 2, 3.
We're going to lose our 5 stars at this rate. I think that's enough.
Shite! 5 stars back.
Diary.
Simply diary. A book in which one puts one's thoughts. Not a dairy. Don't worry, vegans. Diary. Diary.
Although I do quite like a hot chocolate made with oat milk. I do go to, sometimes when I'm having
but that's because oat milk is very creamy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Which is why we don't really like it in tea.
If I'm having a particularly treacherous morning and I have to be at work quite early, I go into the little fancy, I think it's called Black Sheep Coffee, kind of fancy, and there's no tills, everything's done on a touch screen, so you don't really have to talk to anybody.
That I like.
I treat myself to a oat milk hot chocolate and a croissant.
So the people that work there, are they the post-milk generation?
Probably.
We once saw someone wearing a t-shirt that said post-milk generation.
Shell says, have we given them a sneak peek of your OnlyFans with squeezing the ball? But he squeezes it everywhere, uses all these joints to squeeze it. Right, okay, I'm going to do these 5 balls. Enough.
Well, can I squeeze one of these?
No, because it will break.
Yes, they're too small as well. I can't quite make a fist.
Sam says leave them alone.
That's the best I can do.
I can make a fist.
Yes, you can.
5 balls, then a break. Packard Sawmill.
It's the sawmill. Owned and run by the Packards. It's the Packard Sawmill. Fuck Fred Truax.
Agent Denise Bryson.
Agent Denise Bryson puts her pantyhose on one leg at a time. Agent Denise Bryson.
Back when Denise was just a simple agent. The evil that men do.
The evil that men do. Hashtag not all men. The evil that men do. You know that evil. You know that. You know when you go somewhere, there's evil like fucking floor to ceiling. That's the evil that men do.
Yeah.
That's what that is.
Evil.
Evil. Whereas Evel Knievel was the evil that one man did. That's the difference, you see.
Spelled differently.
It was spelt differently. Evil.
Did you have any Evel Knievel toys?
I had the that went off and jumped.
That's kind of cool.
It was very cool. It was a cool toy.
My cousin Kevin had.
Oh, I've got a cousin called Kevin who's sure to go to heaven.
He had it, and when we went to their house for Christmas, I did have a go.
Oh, you did, yeah.
It was amazing.
It's a really cool toy,
I probably got an ironing board that year, or a till, or something.
But weirdly, the ironing board would have been a great ramp for the Evel Knievel.
Because gender toys were very much the thing in the 70s.
I mean, hopefully they're not still like that, but I bet for some people they are.
Yeah. But we found some pictures of me at Christmas from when we were cleaning out my mum and dad's house, and there was one Christmas I got a nurse's outfit, an apron, a till, and a pram. I mean, wow,
that's hardcore 70s parenting.
I mean,
is what that
it's kind of like, what the hell, folks?
What the H?
I mean, probably what I wanted was a cowboy, a cowboy and Indian set with guns and a bow and arrow, and cars, and an Evel Knievel. But I got an ironing board and a till.
Ironing board is a shit toy. I remember them because the plug on the iron had like a suction thing. Yeah, rubbish fucking toy.
Oh, Patrick wanted a chopper. I had a tomahawk one year, which wasn't a chopper, but it was.
No, that was the smaller one than the chopper.
Shit, I just dropped the ball in the gym.
I didn't have a chopper. I had a high riser, which was somebody else's rip-off of the chopper, but it had the gear stick on the crossbar thing. It looked like a chopper, but it wasn't as cool as a chopper. The coolest chopper, of course, and I did see this once in a shop, was black, and the word chopper the stickers of the word chopper were kind of like metallic.
Ooh.
It was and it had flames on it as well. It was the coolest bike ever.
I reckon Pete Python has a bike with flames on it.
That's not his name.
He's the coolest person we know.
It's not his name, though.
He is cool, though. I feel like I've read this ball 3 times, and I'm not sure if I've ever said it out loud.
I don't think yeah.
Laura Palmer!
Laura Palmer! Laura Palmer!
Oh, and Amanda says she loved a carpet sweeper. Yeah, and my nephew loves his little toy vacuum cleaner, but why give a little girl only housework toys?
Give them what they want, rather, let them choose.
Yeah. Oh, it's just, well, I've picked up 3 more balls. Donut
as in disturb. Donut. We bought a new donut machine, didn't we?
Smaller, more.
Because Rose makes donuts for the Double R Club that are given away free. They're dipped in chocolate. They're very good. Yes, and the old one broke, so we have a new donut machine. But the good thing about the new donuts, slightly smaller, straighten them off. Straighten them off. Straighten them off. Straighten them off. Straighten them off.
Bobby Briggs.
Bobby Briggs fills his pants with leaves and twigs. Bobby Briggs. Bobby killed a guy.
This is the last ball before the interval.
Okay.
What are the scores on the doors, kids?
Yes, how are we doing?
I mean,
are we anywhere near?
I don't feel like we've called out many balls, so I'm not expecting miracles here. But what are the scores on the doors? What are the scores on the doors? What are the scores
on the doors?
Snake says she needs gluten-free donuts. I haven't got the spoons to make 2 types of donuts for the Double R Club.
Yes, sadly.
Good grief.
You need to farm it out to someone else.
Andrea is on 8.
Jesus Christ.
We have been a bit chitty-chatty.
Yes,
but Wendy's on 10.
Okay. Well, we're getting there.
Kate's on 11. Kev's on 10. Abby's
13,
on 13.
Abby. Nice. 12.
Pete Python's on 12.
Nice.
Maya and Simon are on 10 and 13. Come on, Simon. Patrick's on 11. So we're not doing too bad.
The back of it.
Will's on 8. Jen's on 12. Scott Ryan's gone to put the kettle on. Scott's on 6. That's because Scott got the magic card.
That's because Scott doesn't pay attention. Too busy drinking.
And David's got 13. Rupert's on 11. Snake's on 12. And Chris is on 10. So we're not doing too bad. I'm going to read out this last ball. And then I'm going to top up the gin. You're going to do that thing. Oh, and Tallulah Mockingbird is with us. Miss Joe.
12. Okay, on the back of it.
And Fluffy and JJ are on 15 and 7.
Wow. So 15 is the
15
the
is
highest.
quite high. 7 not as low as Scott. So Amanda and Andy are on 10 and 11. So last ball before the interval. And it's the Bookhouse Boys.
The Bookhouse Boys. The Bookhouse Boys. The Bookhouse Boys. So cross dab, and you're going to go and.
Yeah, and also we've got Dr. Gemma and Dr. Gemma both on 10. So we've got double doctors tonight.
Double doctor. Okay, right. So.
Don't eat the Maltesers.
Are you okay with Sam staying here?
Well, do you want me to?
No. You can leave.
Are you intimidated by Sam?
No, I'm just worried that if I bellow at him, he may.
He hasn't got any ears. He can't hear.
What are these then?
Oh yeah, they are ears.
Okay, so for those who've not played before, there's 18 new people. At this point, Rose goes to refresh our drinks, and what I do is I take a popular or well-known song and I rewrite it, hopefully for comedic purposes, and accompany myself on the kazoo. This evening I will be using the trombone kazoo because the track I've chosen has brass on it, so it's very much in keeping. If you've never seen the trombone kazoo, yes, this is the question that's always gets asked. Yes, the slider moves. No, it does not affect the pitch. Okay, so I thought I'd do an Easter song, or indeed take a song and make it an Easter song. So I've chosen a Stevie Wonder song. Sorry, Stevie. I've chosen Superstition by Stevie Wonder. So good Lord, how is this going to go? But it's not called superstition anymore because I've made it Eastery. So instead of being called superstition, it's now called crucifixion. Crucifixion. Out of the door, on the left, 1 cross each. Crucifixion. Good. Okay, so crucifixion. Sung to the tune of Superstition, kind of, by Stevie Wonder. Sorry, Stevie, wherever you are. Summary crucifixion, nailed up so he won't fall. Summary crucifixion, to expunge the sins of all. Between truth and Bible, maybe yawns a deep crevasse. Did Jesus really save us? Or was it sarcasm dressed as sass? If you perceive that these events took place in the Holy Land, you may discover that crucifixion's not the way. Summary crucifixion, they made holes in his hands. If you forbid religious mayhem, dismiss that clergyman. If this story's just a pipe dream, spat out at even song, out of skew on the crossbeam, wearing just a thong. If you perceive that these events were at the stroke of God's great hand, you may discover that crucifixion's not the way. Summary crucifixion. Did Judas betray? Summary crucifixion. Or was that just his part to play? Between truth and Bible, maybe yawns a deep crevasse. Did Jesus really save us? Or was it sarcasm dressed as sass? If you perceive that these events took place in the Holy Land, you may discover the crucifixion ain't the way. I thank you and forgive me, Stevie Wonder, wherever you are, as we welcome back to the stage the one and only Roast On. Whoop, whoop. Oh, there's snacks. Ooh. Oh, we have got a combination here.
We got it. The only night of the years we have snacks is when it's Twingo nights.
Shall I take my drink?
Yeah.
That's not my full, no?
No, you're full. Well, that was a thing, wasn't it?
Yeah, it happened. No one can say it didn't.
I was thinking probably you should maybe give your song lyrics away to one of the Twingo winners.
If you want, yeah. We do that. Because we only ever rip them up and throw them away. We may have spit on here. Or gin. Really good.
People seem to like that. Annika seemed glad to see you.
Ha! Hello, Annika.
So Annika is with it, I think.
I believe you're at work, Annika.
And Scott's pitying our neighbours. Well, I'm not pitying our neighbours because they play bloody loud music when they're getting ready to go out, pumping, banging tunes.
So fuck those guys.
So yeah, there we go. You're getting lots of applause. Oh, also, what's your favourite David Lynch film?
It's always, I kind of go between, it's usually between Mulholland Drive and Lost Highway.
I would say that Lost Highway was my favourite.
It's definitely your favourite, yeah.
And that brings me neatly on to our next advertisement.
Seamless.
For the new book, Lost Highway, The Fist of Love by Scott Ryan.
I saw a video once called The Fist of Love. It was very different though.
And he's dedicated the book to well, it's quite embarrassing, but he's made a dedication. I don't know if you can see this, but Scott wrote this. It says, "To Rose and Ben, without you, I would be nothing. You are number one fan." I think that means you're number one fan, Scott Ryan. And you can see he kind of ran out of room, so he had to write his letters quite close together, and he made a mistake. But Scott dedicated this book to us,
which is nice. That's very nice to say that you would be nothing.
Recognising that, you know, the most important, you know, the important part that we've played in Scott's brief life. So not that it's over yet, but I started reading this last night, and if I'm honest, I started skim reading it last night because
Did you find any spelling mistakes?
I'm not good at night with the reading, but I did read the entirety of the Patricia Arquette interview, and I agree with you, Scott, that she is cool.
She's deeply cool.
And if I had met her, I think I probably would have told her that, rather than just writing about it in a book that you thought she was cool. So I read that in its entirety, and then I looked at some pictures, and then I fell asleep. But as always,
Patricia Arquette's even cool in Severance, and she's a nasty piece of work in that.
But as always, Scott Ryan has put out the book that we've all been wanting, the interviews with the people who were there. So if you haven't got Scott Ryan's Lost Highway Fist of Love book,
The Fist of Love.
I mean, I can't guarantee that he'll write a dedication the way that he wrote ours.
No, because you haven't made him as we have.
Because without us, he'd be nothing.
Absolutely nothing.
And but get your hands on it. It's really, really good. And I'm sure you've all got the other book that he wrote on Fire Walk with Me.
Which is really good. I've not read this one. The Fire Walk with Me one was great. I'm looking forward to this.
So the more to read about David Lynch, it's called Black Coffee Lightning, is the book that Scott didn't write.
He didn't write this one.
Which is about the return. And then there's Laura's Ghost, which is all the women's stories about Laura Palmer, The Women of David Lynch, and of course Fire Walk with Me. And
Your Laura disappeared.
There's other books.
Moonlighting. Who remembers Moonlighting? North by North de Pesto. That's what I always remember when I remember Moonlighting.
And Last of David Letterman, of course, I was on Last of David Letterman.
We was on David Letterman.
Yeah. But
were you interviewed for the book?
I was interviewed.
That's
for the book.
an omission, because she was on the show.
I was actually on the show.
Genuinely on the show.
When they came to London, I was I contributed to the top 10.
You were interviewed in the street, weren't you?
Yeah. So I know that we contributed. Your success would be nothing without us.
So
you won Twingo, and life really has been a roller coaster since then, Scott. So I'm really thankful that you watched out for the little people and dedicated your book to us, because it's great to know that you recognise that without us you'd be nothing. But really, I will read the rest of it. Maybe just look right now. Pick a page, and I'll read. 84. Really?
Well, I mean, how many pages are there?
There's 84.
No, but if there was...
There's more than that.
If there was 2,224, I would pick 224.
Okay, pick a paragraph. 1 to 5.
4.
Scott Ryan says to Sabrina Sutherland, Angelo Badalamenti's score is very different in Lost Highway than Twin Peaks. Sabrina Sutherland says, David and Angelo's work is an interesting collaboration because this is a true collaboration. They are true partners on their music together. They call each other brother. They are so close. Each one gives something to the other. And I think that very much sums up our relationship
with Scott. Yeah,
Ryan.
very much so, brother.
So get your hands on
Life
that.
is a collaboration between us and Scott Ryan.
So yeah, get it. Of course, we were going to get the 4G because we got a new telly for Christmas. Turns out we don't have anything that plays 4G because we've only got a PlayStation 4.
So we'll have to watch the Blu-ray we've got, I think.
So we'll have to watch that.
Which will be fine because we've got a new big fancy telly.
So yeah, right. Okay, shall we play Twingo? Twingo. Eyes down for full
Eyes down for a full lodge.
Bird in a tree.
Bird in a tree. There's no tree over there and no bird. Bird, Boyd the Boyd, in a tree. Bird in a tree. Bird in a tree. Not bird in a tube. That would be something else.
You're a tube.
You're a tube. Bird in a tree.
All the Scottish people laughing, sniggering up their sleeves.
You're a tube.
You're a tube.
You're a tube.
I don't think you say it right. You're a tube.
I knew you. No, I'm not going to say that. You're a tube.
The log lady.
The log lady. We drink a toast. We raise our glasses and drink a toast to Catherine Coulson, the wonderful log lady.
Right, back to it.
Do
you have work in the morning, Shell, or have you taken the day off because of Wyndham Earl's excitement? Right, okay. Meals on wheels.
Meals on wheels. Meals on wheels. They're on wheels. They are meals. Well, that means they're meals on wheels. Cross stab.
Amanda and Andy said, did anything happen after the Book House Boys? I don't know. Did I talk about Sean's book for a while? Or did I call it anymore?
So whose book?
Scott's
book. Sean's not written a book. Not that we know of.
Having a hot flush.
It's the excuse for everything. Oh, I just murdered 15 people. Yeah, but is it hot in here or is it me? It's me, isn't it?
Thankfully, Jen Ryan is back in the house, our official and the original archivist. We've not really had an archivist for the last few
There've
days.
been no grown-ups, Jen. We're so glad to have you back.
Yeah, I'm really hot.
Do you want me to get my fan? You could use Scott's book as a fan.
I could take my slippers off.
You could take your slippers off, yeah. Breaking the illusion.
Lush gets ready and he's got his sock suspenders on and his double R socks and his double R shoes. And
down, get me.
Don't get your leg up. So he goes the whole ramp, and I've got on my
whole ramp.
And I've got on my slippers. What a time to be alive!
If indeed we are.
Oh, we had that conversation with Sean coming back from Bristol in the car.
What, if we're dead?
If
everything's...
did
we?
Yeah, we did. We had a conversation about whether this was even real. And
whether it was a simulation. It don't really matter in a lot of ways, does it? Unless we could hack the code and make it better.
Have you got your fan to hand?
No, I could go and get it.
Is there any on the floor? There's one on the floor.
What's the big one as well?
This is what comes from being 53. Right, okay. Oh, that's good. Yep, used to do that. It's just 4 letters. It's fish. We had it in the percolator.
Do you say 5 letters?
4 letters.
4 letters. Fish. Now you're going to get 4 stars for that. Fish. Fish.
Heart locket.
Heart locket. They don't really mean locket. They mean half heart necklace. I like this one. Where is it gone? Heart locket is what we're looking for on the paper, though.
Oh, you could just do this. When I wake up in the middle of the night having a hot flush, I should just wake you up again.
I'll leave it by your side of the bed. Don't wake me.
Yay! Kate got their fish. Mark Frost.
Mark Frost, co-creator of Twin Peaks, wrote those books. You know the ones.
But did Scott and Mark not have like a little...
I think maybe Mark has a restraining order against Scott at this point.
Yeah.
As indeed we all should.
Yeah. Jen's got a restraining order against Scott and they live in the same house. He is Bob.
He is Bob. He is Bob. He wears a smile. Everybody run. He is Bob. Socks are off now. My arm's getting tired.
Okay, you can stop.
Well, you could do. You have another.
It's not moving.
I can't help you. Sorry.
They've got a new record coming out tomorrow. It's Wyndham Earl.
Wyndham Earl. The brackets. Wyndham Earl brackets. The Wyndham Earls.
Leo Johnson.
Leo Johnson had the terrible ponytail. Leo Falula Johnson. Incidentally, has the title of the new Wyndham Earls album been
I don't think so.
revealed? Could we have an exclusive if it hasn't?
Oh, Twingo exclusive.
Just the title,
Holy
nothing
shit.
more.
That is a big deal. Oh.
You don't have to. I'm just saying if it hasn't been revealed,
no pressure.
maybe that would be kind of cool.
Maybe that would be kind of cool. No pressure though. No pressure.
Do. None of that.
Smoked cheese pig.
Smoked cheese pig. Smoked cheese. I'm sorry. Smoked cheese pig. Smoked cheese pig. Smoked cheese pig.
Of course, as it's a long weekend, the fridge is full of cheese for all our cheese and cracker eaterage.
Yes, because we're heading towards our first horror movie roulette Saturday in like
3 weeks.
3 weeks, because we went away and we were doing stuff and there was not much to choose from, but I think we've got more to choose from, so looking forward to that.
Oh, exclusive. Ah! Trash Can Sunrise.
Trash Can Sunrise by
That's an
the Wyndham
amazing
Earls.
name.
Trash Can Sunrise.
How bloody exciting.
I mean, granted, Shell could have just made that up to keep
Shut
us
us up,
just to shut us the fuck up. But
yeah.
Trash Can Sunrise,
That's great.
I'll
It
go with
sounds
that.
like a cocktail.
Yeah, I love a slippery
sunrise.
nipple and a Trash Can Sunrise.
I think
please.
a Trash Can Sunrise would probably come in one of the big glasses,
Like a pint.
whereas a slippery nipple, I think, is the little one. Well, yeah.
Nipple size.
Remember, if you are the first person to pledge on the Wyndham Earls album tomorrow, you'll get Twin Peaks chocolate bar. So that's exciting. Yeah. Oh, blimey. Oh,
Cool,
look at that.
Because I didn't have to use my dodgy hand.
It is a cocktail, says Shell. Oh, what goes in a trash can?
What goes in a Trash Can Sunrise
I
then?
expect it's got tequila in it. I'm not allowed tequila after the last
No, there
time.
were incidents. You did have 17 of them though.
Yeah, I'm not allowed tequila anymore.
Not 17 incidents, 17 tequilas. You and Jez. Jez was a bad influence.
He was a bad influence, but he was fun.
He was.
Harold Smith.
Scratchy McScratchface himself. Jeunam Solitaire Harold Falula Smith. Harold Smith.
Ooh.
Harold Smith.
And of course, Patrick Comerford is with us here tonight playing Twingo. And Patrick was one of the Star Wars creatures with you, wasn't he?
It's on Star Wars.
Are you going to the Star Wars convention this weekend, Patrick?
It's called the Star Wars. It's not called a convention. It's called the Star Wars something, isn't it? I don't know.
Superfan Bang.
Super Fan Bang. Are you going to the Super Fan Bang?
Star Wars Superfan Bang.
Super Fan Bang. Gonna take you higher. Super Fan Bang. Gonna take you higher.
We were talking to Brian the other day, and he
Yes.
was there all weekend,
Yes.
Friday to Monday. Blimey, what a life!
What a life.
I believe, Abby, that the link goes live at 10 o'clock tomorrow morning, British summertime. And of course, you know, we call it British summertime, and in short, we do BST.
Yes.
Well, in 1970, it stopped being British summertime. BST.
So you're saying it's not that in BST?
BST.
You're saying it's not that now?
Oh no, it's BST.
Sorry, what? So it stopped being
BST, British Summertime.
and became
BST, British Standard Time. Ooh,
clock fact. Bonus clock fact there. Look at that crept in, didn't it?
Coming at you, Pete Python. Coming at
It's not
you.
his name. It's not his name.
Yeah, apparently they changed it from British Summertime to British Standard Time. It didn't really catch on, and then we went back to British Summertime. It seems like a big... I think there's been a lot of government money spent on this that maybe needn't have been spent
morons.
on it. Right, Jean Reno.
Jean
Reno.
Jean Reno.
Catherine Martell.
Catherine Marteau,
Catherine
played, of
Martell.
course, by the wonderful Piper Laurie, who early in her career appeared in a film with Paul Newman called The Hustler, where they invented a dance, a little thing that went a little bit like this. Do the hustle. Hi then. No, you sing.
Oh yeah.
Do the hustle.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Banter hands.
That's finger guns with the pew pew.
What's banter hands?
Well, it's without the noise. You did the noise again.
I didn't do the noise.
You just went pew pew. You do it again. Can you do it without doing the noise? Okay. Hands out by the side. Just relax. Close your eyes. Center yourself. And now do banter hands.
See, they made the noise.
No, you made the noise.
Didn't make the noise.
You're a home economist.
Home economist. Horns department store.
Horns department store. It's the department store owned by the Horns. It's the Horns department store.
Miss Twin Peaks.
Miss Twin Peaks, I'll say I do, but we've got it on DVD and Blu-ray. Miss Twin Peaks.
Ooh, green butt skunk.
A green butt skunk. It's a skunk with a green butt.
Like
what
you.
It's been doing, grass stains maybe, some kind of filthy endeavour. A green butt skunk.
Have you ever rubbed your bum on the grass?
I mean, not purposefully. Have I had grass stains from when I came home from school as a kid? Definitely. Have you ever rubbed your bum on the grass?
I'm thinking like a dog with worms.
Yeah, I'm thinking you. I imagine you were thinking me like pulling myself along like that. No, I've not done that. Because they always look at you when they're doing it, don't they? Do they?
I think people are having a lot of technical problems. And this leads me to another thought. I'm thinking that maybe we might move Twingo to Twitch. I have to work out the technology of it.
And why is that you think it's better than Facebook Live?
I think people are having a lot of problems. I have a lot of problems if I'm on my phone as the Double R Club.
And Facebook
comments.
does this, but it does everything else.
Yeah.
Whereas Twitch, that's all it does. Because that's what it's for. So maybe. You don't need an account, do you? I think you might need an account to comment, though.
Yeah, but
so you do need an account.
But it's free.
Okay.
So I think we might move to
We're thinking about it.
I watch other people do podcasts and live streams on it, and crafting people, and it's pretty easy to use. So yeah, Twitch. Kate says Twitch is good. So yeah, I'm going to work out how to move to Twitch. And we might.
Yeah, Kate says it's better than Facebook.
Yeah, so
Live.
we might need to move to Twitch. Yeah, but let me do some Twingo.
Let me do some Twingo.
So Lou says it drops out and then lags. So are you talking about Facebook or Twitch?
Because I've never had any of that on Twitch. Because I've watched Limmy on Twitch.
Yeah.
And it never.
Yeah. Yeah. Amanda, we've got a really old computer as well.
Yeah, we have,
so,
and we're sending it. So that's not a good combination. Your computer and our computer. It's like Steam driven.
I'm going to work out how to move to Twitch. I might need to get some technical help. But everybody seems quite happy with that. So yeah, we might do that if we ever play Twingo again.
Again.
Right. 6 balls. Deep breath. 1 exhalation. Ceiling fan.
Ceiling fan. Let your exhalation turn the ceiling fan. Ceiling fan.
Pierre Tremont.
Pierre Tremont. Do you see cream corn on that plate? Pierre Tremont. Tremont. Tremont.
The Norwegians are leaving.
The Norwegians are leaving. They're leaving. The Norwegians are leaving. Incidentally, the Pierre Tremont reminded me of the story of mine that I recorded for Magenta Presents. If you haven't seen it with Longcat Media, we've been posting about it. They do lots of podcasts, and they said, "Do I have any like creepy, uneasy, unsettling stories?" So I did. So we went to Norwich, didn't we?
Went to Norwich.
And I recorded the story myself. It's called The Yellow Necktie. There is another one I did. I don't know when they're going to release that one, but The Yellow Necktie is out now for you to listen to wherever it is you get your podcasts.
Yeah. There's a link in the email that you got your Twingo card.
It was on the news corner.
I think the decision has been made that we're moving to Twitch, so we may do some tester things.
Yeah, we'll have a couple of tester
over
things.
The next few weeks.
Monkey tester.
Monkey tester. Oh, Maya reckons she's in a very special place, but let's call these 3 balls. Have a think. 3 letters. It's simply log. Just log.
Just log. Goal backwards, obviously. Log. Log. Ooh. Log. Like the captains.
It's another 3-letter word. What could it possibly be? It's owl.
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 Simply owl. 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 Owl.
Killer Bob.
Killer Bob. Who was it? What done with it? Murders. I'm going to go out on a limb and say it was probably Killer Bob. Whoop, whoop, whoop. I think mine was correct. Zone. We are in the tension zone.
Tension zone. Still works.
How does that still work?
We're in the tension zone, so get your scores on the doors.
Get scores on the doors, you wonderful whores.
But keep listening, because I'm going to keep calling out the balls. Keep going to call out the balls. Ooh.
Crucifixion's not the way.
Coffee.
Coffee. Coffee. Coffee. Coffee. Coffee. Coffee. Anan.
He owns the gas farm. It's Ed Hurley.
Big Ed Hurley. Ed Hurley causes a big hurly-burly down at the gas farm. Ed Hurley.
She had a thing for a certain man. It's Annie Blackburn.
Annie Blackburn. Scorched, I'll say she is. She's Annie Blackburn. Oh, we've got some high scores.
He is wrong. He can't ask for your soul. I will take his.
He is wrong. He can't ask for your soul. I will take his. As you're wondering why you have to endure that dreadful, prolonged, terrible impression, it's because I had to write the thing on a ping pong ball, and it's not easy to write that amount on a ping pong ball.
Snake Farmer's on 16, Abby's on 16, Rupert's on 20, Christopher's on 18, Wendy's on 18, Andrea's on 17, Pete Python's on 16, Simon's in the tension zone.
Ooh.
7 left for Kate and 9 left for Kev. Tallulah Joe is on 20.
Will says that it
he's on
couldn't be further.
Minus 14.
No, I think that couldn't be further from tension zone 14, but I think you could be further.
Oh, David's on 18, Patrick's on 20, Jen Ryan's on 19. So this is anyone goes, Twingo.
This is anyone goes. You know that expression.
Whoop, whoop. If you've got it, extract it, get ready to shake it. It's Pine Cone.
Pine Cone. Double stereo.
Woo-hoo.
Pine Cone. Pine Cone.
Simon's on 21, Scott Ryan's on 14. Amanda and Andy are on 18 and 16. Floppy and JJ are on 19 and 16. So Simon, you're in the lead. This could be your name. Whoop, whoop. Twin Peaks High School.
Twin Peaks High School, where in the corridors they do this. Moonwalk. Do you think if you can hear it, it makes it kind of not so impressive? I can't moonwalk. That's what I'm saying.
You can't hear anything on the moon. There's no sound.
Giant steps are what you take walking on the moon. I hope my legs don't break. Walking. That's a terrible fucking lyrics, Sting. What was his real name?
If your legs do break in space,
Gordon?
You're kind of scuppered.
Yeah, I hope my legs don't break. As they will do soon.
Or maybe the spacesuit would hold you up and it would be fine.
The giant steps are what you take walking on the moon. I hope my legs don't break, you cream-faced loon. You see, you can just up the quality. Just a little bit of a tweak there. Just saying, Sting, if that is your real name. It's not Gordon? Is it Gordon?
I don't think we should be talking about this.
Sting can fuck off. What was his name again? Gordon?
Stuart, I don't know.
Gordon?
Simon, Stuart. I don't know. Why do we care? Why do we care?
Oh, we don't care.
Shell's got it right. Sting can fuck off. Back to Twingo.
Problem is, when he fucks off, it take ages because he's tantric. So, be like, have you fucked off yet?
Shell says apparently space smells
Gordon,
like
yes, there was a Gordon, that's right.
I bloody love steak.
Yes, I saw that episode of QI as well, Shell, that it smells of steak. We might have steak this weekend.
We might have steak this weekend now that I don't have to cut up your food for you like a child.
Children don't cut up other people's food.
Jerry Horn.
Jerry Horn. Is that Mother's hat? Jerry Falula Horn.
Sarah Palmer.
Smokey McSmokeface. Sarah Palmer. Sarah Palmer. I don't want to alarm you. Sarah Palmer.
Wrapped in plastic.
Wrapped in plastic. As indeed Laura Palmer was.
Oh, I saw pictures of this on my Facebook memories. It's cherry pie.
Cherry Falula pie. Cherry pie. The apple of my eye, ironically, is cherry pie. Cherry pie.
He says, Sarah Palmer, what you at?
What you at? Yes, I knew there was another one. Thank you. Sarah Palmer, what you at? I still don't get it, but it's apparently a thing.
Was a thing. Mike Snake Nelson.
It was his birthday, I believe. Was it yesterday or today?
Yeah.
Mike Snake Nelson. Mike is the man. What a tool Mike Nelson was.
Who is your favourite, Renee or Alice?
Renee. Yeah. It's a blonde brunette thing.
Yeah.
I've never really gotten the blonde thing. You know, good luck to everyone that is and that likes. But yes.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I agree.
If she told you her name was Alice, she's lying.
Woo-hoo.
Which is weird. It's weird that I picked Renee because I actually went out with someone called Renee many years ago and it was the most disastrous relationship of my fucking life. And yet, if you're going to pick one, yeah, definitely.
Oh, this is like the rabbit. A rabbit is also called Whitetail Falls.
Ooh.
Easter, whitetail.
No, he actually asked what rabbit was that. He says it's probably a snowshoe rabbit.
Whitetail Falls.
Snowshoe rabbit.
Whitetail Falls.
Whitetail Falls. It does if you lift it up and then drop it. Whitetail Falls. Snowshoe.
Maya, I've just called Whitetail Falls.
Yes, it was Renee from Hello, Pete. Yes, that's exactly. You got me. It didn't go well, I'm just saying. He kept saying, listen very carefully. He'd only going to say it once. Then he would say, it is I. And he would say good moaning every day.
That's another episode. Wait for the tea. The fish aren't running.
Wait for tea. The fish aren't running. Cross dab.
Deep breath. Nice day for a picnic.
Nice day for a picnic.
Picnic.
A picnic. We're back in the tension zone. Did we leave?
No.
No.
We're just back.
We're back. Oh, the thing.
Silent drape runners.
Silent drape runners. Silent drape runners.
Julie Cruz.
The late and the great. Mad as a box of frogs, but we loved her. Julie Falula Cruz. Julie Cruz. Loves a booze. Loves to snooze.
Yeah, we all love to snooze.
We always love booze and snooze.
Agent Cooper.
Agent Cooper, the man himself. Agent Bartholomew Cooper. What? What? Oh dear, this is... You see, this is a situation when we get to what it is, it's not going to be worth the wait.
I'm just imagining Agent Cooper dragging his backside along the grass.
Why? Why were you imagining Special Agent Dale Cooper dragging his ass along the grass like a dog with worms?
It just came to me.
I'm sure Clive McLaughlin would be happy to find that out, and I'll tell him tomorrow on Twitter.
Norma Jennings.
Norma Jennings makes those pies. You know the ones.
The cherry
Norma
pies.
Jennings. Yes.
We've had that earlier
We've had
on.
that, yes.
Black Yukon sucker punch. Don't punch with your sore hand.
Black Yukon sucker punch. Can't make a proper fist. Look, that's the best I can do. Look how swollen that is. Weird. Black Yukon sucker punch.
That's what you get for punching a sailor.
That is apparently what I get for punching a sailor.
Double R Diner.
Double R Diner, not the Double R Club. Double R Diner, where that is run by Norma Jennings and that serves those cherry pies.
We are very much in the final furlongs, people. Twingo buttons at the ready. Pete Martell.
Pete Martell. Pete Martell, the wonderful Jack Nance. Just a hair different. The wonderful Jack Nance, the late, the great Jack Nance. Pete Martell.
Agent Rosenfield.
Agent Rosenfield, the late, the great Miguel Ferrer. Fucking Kelly motherfucker, is what I'm saying. Agent Albert Rosenfield, one of the happy generation.
Abby, the answer is no to your question. And Jen Ryan, the first time back, only bloody Twingos.
Whoa, yeah, but not only is it not in capitals, there are no exclamation marks.
Yeah, so does she mean it?
Do you really mean it?
Yeah.
I did. I mean, granted, I didn't do that a bit at the beginning, but capital letters with as many exclamation marks as you see fit.
So yeah, Jen Ryan, first screenshot of the night.
If you want to maybe call it properly, Jen, maybe.
She's the archivist. She can do what she likes.
Maybe do it properly though. Maybe just.
Don't let them rattle you, Coop.
The chickens don't like it. Don't let them rattle you, Coop.
How do you do that?
That's more like it, Jen. That's more like it.
I'm going to take a double screenshot.
Double screenshot.
So we're going to keep playing, Ben.
Yes, we're going to keep playing for those 18 people that never played before, because I didn't do this at the beginning, which I should have done. Because how many winners are there in each?
3.
3 winners for every Twingo game, and this evening's game is no exception. So we're going to keep going until we have 3 winners.
Dictaphone.
Dictaphone. Can I use your dictaphone? No, use your finger like everybody else. Dictaphone. Oh, I should give my my Easter life hack.
Oh, Easter life hack.
Now, I know that all holidays are very hard for some people.
Very hard.
So I know one simple way that everyone can do to make your Easter easier. What you do is you take out the T, you replace it with an I. Easter easier. Because it's the spelling of the... Take out the T, that you replace it with it spells. So that's
James Hurley.
Now we've had James Hurley. We've all had James Hurley. James Hurley, of course, the big Hurley Burley.
James Hurley. Benjamin Horn.
Benjamin Horn. Benjamin Horn, since the day he was born, a millionaire. Benjamin Horn. Loves to watch porn. He rises at dawn. Not like that. Maybe like that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Or I'll do that.
We have another Twingo call.
Andrea, okay.
Oh! Double Twingo. So we've got all 3 Twingo winners.
But be aware, if you call incorrectly, or as we say here at Twingo, fraudulently, then everyone in the comments gets to call you an imbecile. I'm just saying.
Our first caller was Jen, the archivist Ryan. Second was Kate Ross, and third is Andrea. Amanda says, "I've not had it in the sheriff's station yet." Is it just? You've
not had it in the sheriff's station. Well, I'm not gonna.
I haven't called it.
No, we haven't called sheriff's station.
Call it, Amanda.
So what have we got here? What's happening?
So I'm going to go and check because I think Jen, Kate, and Andrea. I'm just going to say there's one of them that I don't trust.
Well,
not going to say who.
Not going to say who. Don't say who.
And Maya and Simon are in our standby.
Standing by. Red leader, standing by.
Don't really trust.
Okay, so Rose goes off and checks
Whoop, whoop.
your cards to see if we have some legitimate winners. And while she does that, I tend to try and flog to you a few of the books, what I have written. They are all available from the Mason Ball author website. Why Mason Ball as a pen name? It seemed like the most ridiculous name I could come up with, so I went with it. We have my novel, The 35 Timely and Untimely Deaths of Cumberland County. Think 1930s Maine, America. Think the woods. Think a great deal of murder. We have my short story collection, sci-fi kind of think, Black Mirror, called The Invention of Mother. Short story collection there. We have my fairy tale, The Menagerie, which is wonderfully illustrated by the wonderfully illustrative The Tool, John Atfield. I've just given in, John. That's your name now. We have... oh, no, I don't have that because we sold out of that. I should take that out of the bag.
We have stock.
No. Not of a murder of songs we haven't.
Oh, we've got one left.
We've got one left of a murder of songs, which is all the songs I rewrote for the first year of Twingo. We've only got one left. We have my collection of 3 ghost stories called The Lights Will Go Out, which includes also a CD, hopefully, because at the moment we're struggling to burn CDs for some reason, of strange and disturbing sounds processed from field recordings made at Britain's most haunted castle, so they claim. No such thing as ghosts, though, so I won't worry. We have Voices in the Red Velvet elsewhere, and Further Voices in the Red Velvet elsewhere. These are poetry collections largely. There are some short stories, but most of these poems were written to introduce acts at the Double R Club. Okay, I shall read you. Let's read. Let's read you some 4-line poems, very quick, snappy poems. This one's called 4-line poem written on the way to Brixton. And that's true. I was on my way to Brixton for a singing lesson with Dusty Limits, so you can blame him. 4-line poem written on the way to Brixton. They say the bees are dying. I say maybe they should, 'cause I can't get on the Wi-Fi and the coffee's just no good. The next one's called 4-line poem written on an August morning, because it was. The dishwasher is a wonder, saves you time and mental health. But the bugger isn't perfect, for it will not load itself. Many people struggle with the loading of a dishwasher. I know my wife is one of them.
I did it fine for 6 weeks while your hand was busted.
You did it. Whether you did it properly is open to discussion. This last 4-line poem is called 4-line poem written before bed, because it was. He placed a human skull on the table, proof positive that the reapers are lout. I call it the wishbone, he told me, 'cause no wish in there ever gets out. Okay, I think maybe we had one maybe from this book just before the prize giving. Now this poem is interesting because it was written as a poem initially, but is now a song, and it is a song that will appear on an album that Shane Gilliver and I have recorded that will be released later on in the year. We have formed a band. We will be playing live. I'm very excited about it. The band are called The Bleeding Hours, and this poem and indeed the song is called The Melody Ouroboros. All the songs you've heard, they have not left. They stay the weft of love to weave with beauteous facsimile, to mend the hearts of you, of me, to make us see that in our hurt and in our pain great truth doth lie. Though blood be spilt, though heavy sigh, though tears be cried, though hearts bereft, the songs you've heard, they have not left. And welcoming back, oh dear, I just dropped the thing. Welcoming back to the stage to usher you into the winner's enclosure, if indeed you called correctly. Give it up for Rose Dawn.
Pick it up, Mish.
I'm picking it up. Even with my dodgy hand, I'll pick it up. Right.
I know we don't do Christmas presents.
No, we do not.
But I thought I'd get you a chocolate. I got you an Easter egg.
Ooh, I love an Easter egg. Can I have some of it now?
You can eat it now.
It's a pine cone.
I did have an Easter egg in it.
It's a pine cone.
Got you again. You again. Whoop, whoop.
It's a pine cone.
It did have chocolate in it once. Right.
No prizes for guessing where that chocolate is now. Okay, prize giving.
Prize giving.
So first prize, do we have any fraudulence?
We have no fraudulence.
No fraudulence, no imbeciles.
But, so we're going to do them in reverse order. Now, I didn't write the number on the bag, so I'm having to work it out based on the much toilet paper.
We can work it out. There's a bit of Beatles there. There you go.
I couldn't find a pen. So it's not a chocolate pine cone.
No, it's just a fucking pine cone. Oh.
There's chocolate in it once. Jen came first.
Yes.
Kate came second.
Right.
And Andrea came third. So Andrea, this is coming to you. The bags are quite small, so I put bigger bags there for you to decant into, because otherwise that would never hear the fucking end of it, would we, if we couldn't get it in? Andrea, 1 sheet of toilet paper. We know that you've been missing it.
I don't know what that means.
Some double R postcards,
Postcards.
including this double R one with Benjamin Louche. Benjamin Louche.
Drawn by, I believe,
John the Tulip.
John, that's not his name.
Yeah.
Well, it is his name.
Some double R blend coffee beans.
Coffee, brew it.
I'm a Twingo winner pencil.
Oh yeah.
A shot of coffee.
Oh yeah.
A wooden rabbit that smells of burnt wood.
Yeah, she does. You can paint that.
I don't think that's its sole purpose, but it's
I don't think it has a purpose.
Chubba Chubba Chip Chop.
That is not what they're called.
I accidentally bought 2 boxes of
Accidentally?
Chubba Chip.
You got the hiccups?
I got the hiccups. I accidentally bought 2 boxes. I thought I ordered 1, but I didn't. And then I pressed order again, and I got 2 boxes. A little rabbit soap, never seen before. First time ever.
That is soap. Don't eat it. It looks like chocolate, but it's soap. Wash your body with it.
Because we did say that there were some new prizes this evening. This is a new prize. Look at this.
That's tiny.
It's a little rabbit in a bow tie.
Brooch.
It looks a little bit like Benjamin. Ooh, Benjamin Louche. I'm Benjamin Louche.
Why does it?
I'm Benjamin Louche.
Having it say, it's wearing braces and green trousers. I don't do that.
You do on the weekends. Look, I'm Benjamin Louche.
I mean, obviously, if you make it say I'm Benjamin Louche.
You have won a dice eraser and a real dice.
Ooh, don't get them mixed up. That won't rub away anything.
A chocolate Malteser bunny rabbit.
Oh yeah, is it about the bunnies?
Oh, this is also first time ever on Twingo. Ooh. It's one of our new badges. It's a white horse.
Woe to the ones who behold the pale horse.
It's a white horse in a red room kind of situation. And because it's the season of the beast.
'Tis with the beast.
It's a hand-knitted Easter egg complete with insertion.
No, it's a hand-knitted rabbit.
With an Easter egg insertion.
Inserted into it anally.
Up its bum.
Which is how they like it. And I'm not here to judge. I'm not saying I'm not judging. I'm saying that's not my strict, sole purpose, to judge.
So who does that go to?
That goes to Andrea, I think. So
Andrea, and so next up is Kate. Kate came second. I'm going to leave them alone for a minute. Kate, you have won, not one, but two trips to the bathroom courtesy of the Double R Club. I even got the bag ready. He's got one job.
I'm not used to it, but this is new for me.
It is new. You've won 3 postcards, including one of the scary McMary.
Scary McMary, that's what they call me.
Benjamin Louche.
No one calls me that.
Double R coffee beans. I won Twingo pencil. Chubba chip.
That's not what they're called.
A chocolate bunny rabbit.
Ooh,
Maltesers. Sweet.
Is it about the bunnies?
Asian Cooper Coffee Cocktail.
Yeah,
Burnt engine wood.
But sorry, can we just have that again? Burnt engine wood. Burnt engine wood. Is it the burnt engine wood?
Rabbit soap.
Don't eat it. Don't touch me. Get your hands off me. Why would you touch
Says
me?
thank you.
And, I just made these at the
Oh,
weekend.
who do they remind you of?
It's Benjamin Lush.
Is it though? Is it
Hair
though?
clips. Look at that. Hello, I'm Benjamin Lush. Look at me go. Ooh.
I mean, you could pick this up and go, oh, hello, I'm Benjamin, I'm Rose Thorne. Look, this is like Rose Thorne. It doesn't work. It's not convincing. It's not exactly puppetry, is it? That's a mouse and that's a rabbit.
Everybody on the feed is going, it does look a lot like
Yeah, a lot. It's exactly. It's uncanny. I don't know what that noise is.
Cutting his cloth. I don't know what happened. I'm hoping we're still going. A blue rose brooch.
I think we are.
And a rabbit, what I knitted.
With the insertion. Oh, one blue ear, nice.
And
we've not named the rabbits, have we?
No, that's because this one is called Geraldine.
Geraldine, the rabbit of
Satisfaction.
Ooh, Geraldine, the rabbit of satisfaction. Do we know what the other one was called?
George.
The rabbit of
disappointment.
Oh, because it was third place, you see. Still a prize.
Somebody sent us stars. I don't know what that means.
Stars. Yeah, so we got 5 stars for shite.
So first prize goes to
which is quite uncanny because, you know,
our friend Jennifer Ryan in America, and you've won 3 trips to the bathroom courtesy of the Double R Club. You've won even more postcards.
All of the
postcards.
Including Bob.
Including the one of Benjamin Lush. All done by John the Twill Atfield.
Nice name.
You won I Won Twingo pencil.
Because you did.
Double R coffee beans.
Blend it.
Chocolate Agent Cooper coffee cocktail.
Sup it.
Ooh, a signed photo of Benjamin Lush taken by me.
In lockdown.
From the series Benjamin Lush at a Bus Stop.
That's a good one.
And that's Benjamin Lush at a bus stop with the lights of Canary Wharf in the background. So it's London, isn't it?
London, isn't it? London!
A chocolate Malteser's bunny.
Is it about the bunnies?
A donut eraser.
It's to wipe away all of your terrible mistakes.
Paint your own owl.
Also smells of burnt wood.
Chopper.
No, that's really not what they're called.
Oh, and you've got a double hander here.
Double-ended. Oh no, sorry, that's something else.
It's a matching bookmark and keyring set.
What situation do you use a bookmark and a key in the same setting, do you think?
When you are on your way out of the house with a book and you need to lock up and you've got your thumb in the book to hold your place, and it's like,
I wish I had where the thumb is.
I wish I had a bookmark. So you put the bookmark and you've got a matching keyring.
Look at that.
Look at that. I mean, first time ever.
First time ever.
A kazoo. Because
you can play along then.
You two can play along.
Well, actually, you two can't play along. You two can go and fuck themselves because they're terrible.
Blue rose hair grip. You put that in your hair like that.
Oh, yeah.
And it's a blue rose. And you have won a rabbit, but with no egg.
Because we can't post the egg.
Because the egg's quite heavy and quite.
But a chocolate egg of that size, I'm sure you'll be able to source.
But you have won
your end,
the
so to speak.
Stripy rabbit in blues. Stripy
and this
blues
rabbit is called, what's the name?
Fernando,
the rabbit of
fine dining.
Fernando, the rabbit of fine dining. So does it make the meal better, or what's the?
Well, if you have Fernando, the rabbit of fine dining, in your pocket when you go out to a meal, you get it for free.
Do you need the chocolate egg in Fernando?
No, he's special. You just slip him in your pocket.
Okay.
And every meal you eat out is free.
I don't think that's true. You shouldn't try that out. You're likely to get arrested.
That's what Fernando said.
Madam, if you paid, I don't need to. I've got Fernando in my pocket. They'll lock you up.
And some rabbit soap.
Soap wash with it.
A white horse bag.
Ooh.
And a lime green, so a key lime green, like key lime pie donut pin.
Ooh, pin.
It's a pin.
It's a pin.
And it's the same colour as your donut eraser.
Eraser.
So all of those prizes will be winging their way
to you.
And don't forget, if you are a Twingolier
and you're the first person to bid on the Wyndham Arles pledge on the Wyndham Arles tomorrow at 10 o'clock, you will get a chocolate bar in the post. I'm relying on Shell and Pete to tell me if it's one of the Twingleers that are first, because obviously I don't know.
Because if it's not, we're going to eat it.
Shell says she loves the bus stop photos. So do I. It was the highlight of lockdown going out after Twingo.
It was kind of cool, yeah. Whereas after this Twingo, we're going to sit down, have some toast, and watch Taskmaster.
Pete Python says the soap will wash the worms out of your butt. If you want to buy any of the prizes what we gave away tonight, or indeed the Twin Peaks chocolate bar, drop me a line because we've got a stash of them.
Loads of them.
And
they have a date, a sell-by date, so we need to sell them at some point, yeah.
I don't know when we're coming back. When are we coming back? Because
when's the next Holiday Day?
Well, we don't get very many Friday holidays.
No.
But maybe
this is a Thursday.
Yeah, but tomorrow's a bank holiday. That's
I see what you mean. I see what you mean. Right.
So we will try and work out Twitch, and we will move the Twingo leering experience to Twitch.
And we do mean leering.
And
we'll see what we can do.
Yeah, I'm going to go.
You're going to make like a tree and get out of here.
No, I'm really hot. So
I'll say you are.
So yeah, great to see you. Buy the Wyndham Arles album, buy the Benjamin Lush album, and buy Scott's book, because really, as creatives,
and my album
and your album, because basically as creatives we've got nothing else to do but make things.
That's all we can do.
And we rely on the generosity of some great people.
I've always relied on the generosity of strangers, and there's none stranger than the Twingleers.
So see you in the trees, buggers.
Roast! Oh, nearly falling over there. At which point, that's it. Yes, it did end. I knew it would at some point. You need track 1.
Yeah, I know that.
But good luck with finding it. Yes, thank you for playing Twingo. We came, we Twingoed, and now we leave you. But please, because COVID has not gone anywhere, please do not, and I cannot stress this enough. We'll see you again, but do not, in the meantime, lick the doorknobs. Thank you, and good night. Good night. Good night. Good night.